Is always a game of consequence.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the edge away, is it? And the players from both sides know that.
Well, it certainly feels that way.
Yes, so while these boys are going to approach this game with their professional hats on, circumstances will extract the aggression.
Inter Milan have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this player, Vlahovic, is more impressive game by game, Peter. Big Serbian, he's proven that he has lots of dimensions to his game. And I think people look at him and probably imagine that all they're going to do is bounce balls off him. But he's not that kind of centre-forward. He's got a lot more to his game. He's quick. Deceptively quick on the turn, and there's great dynamism to his movement.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. It's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Thuram. Can he get it through? And the finish! They've scored! And we have liftoff! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Ha segnato al quinto minuto, numero 19.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Little pass back. Pavard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Spread to the right. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Francisco Conceição, and it's Cambiasso. There's the crossfield ball. Here's McKennie. Tries to pass it through. Conceição gets into a good position. Played in. Di Marco. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Conceição. Barella. And it's Barella. Sucic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gatti. And Kalulu. Gatti. Locatelli. Just eases him off the ball. Barella. Barella. Barella really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Carlos Augusto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu goes for goal! No, he's missed it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nicely spread. McKennie. Pavard is there to clear. Vlahovic. Here's Vlahovic! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Terrific effort! And he can thump it away. DiMarco. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Barella. DiMarco is in a really good position out wide. Barella. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Boga has created one goal already. Francisco Conceição. Now it's Vlahovic. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Vlahovic. Pavard. Martinez. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in a good position. Barella! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Oh, such a clever touch. Played into the towering header. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kelly. Kalulu. Locatelli. Here's Boga. Now it's Vlahovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a simple one for the keeper. DiMarco. Inter Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Martinez. Çalhanoğlu.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is well cleared. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Vlahovic. Barella distributed tidily. Not where it came from. Looking to play a chance, surely! Oh, good finish! They had done it! They had their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
Inter Milan restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bastoni was in no mood for any of that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Locatelli. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Spread it left. Now it's Thuram. Oh, he's having a go! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Numero 9.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Conceição. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Çalhanoğlu. Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's on it, can he get away? Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
So that goal then?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Barella. And it's half-time. Inter Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. So once again, we're underway. Now it's Vlahovic. Now it's Conceição. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Martinez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Çalhanoğlu. Thuram. Martinez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for options for movement. Cambiasso picks it up out wide. Barella. Çalhanoğlu. Shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. McKennie. And it's Conceição. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Gatti. Kalulu. And here's Vlahovic. McKennie. He's found a way through. He's in a great position here. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Çalhanoğlu. Thuram. Lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Francisco Conceição. Pavard. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Didn't quite work for him. Thuram.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
And it's Conceição. Good ball, good take. Çalhanoğlu. Pavard. That has been slung wide. Thuram. Thuram getting forward. And he's managed to get free. Delivered in. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Kalulu. Locatelli. Thuram. Barella.
Martinez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Thuram given the lift of his goal. And here's Lautaro Martinez. McKennie. Good running, strong and purposeful. Here's Boga. Spread to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that was vital. DiMarco. And it's Sucic. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. And it's Sucic. Gatti. Conceição. Now it's Vlahovic. Over to the right flank. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's got his cross in. Barella. That's a little off target. Just about up to 75 minutes. Calhanoglu. Barella. Oh, somewhat off target. Threads one in. That has been cut short. Ups for safety. Gatti. And it's McKennie. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Diamante clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's a promising position. Chance for a shot! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Inter Milan have their lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Now it's Martinez.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, that's a key interception. Kelly. Yildiz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread out to the left, and here's Thuram. Thuram gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Shapes to shoot! Off the post! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Vlahovic really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Barella. Inter Milan, close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Martinez. Carlos Augusto. And he's straight offside. Gatti.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Yildiz. Thuram. It's run loose here.
Diamante really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Kelly. And Kalulu. Yildiz. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Martinez claims it without any fuss. The whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Thuram. Kalulu. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Çalhanoğlu. Martinez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. No disguising the edginess that's swirling around us here.
No, these teams only know one way to play each other.
It is a true heavyweight clash. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Dusan Vlahovic, is a player I've seen a lot more of recently, Peter. He boasts some incredible records, you know, making his debut in the Serbian top flight when he was only 15 years of age, and scoring 20-plus league goals in Italy by the age of 21. Now that's quite something. What I like is his industry. He's extremely hard-working off the ball, and he definitely has that fire in his belly, something you come to expect of players that have spent a lot of their time on their own in a front position.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And here's the chance to counter. And he's picked it up out wide. He has found a way through. And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. McKennie. Thuram.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Çalhanoğlu. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, he's been caught napping. Decent chance! Goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Boga. Nicely spread. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Distributed tidily. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Barella. Sucic. Cambiase. Boga. Bastoni does well to get it back. Now that looks a decent ball. DiMarco receives it in a wide position. Kelly. That's really well manoeuvred. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Oh, that is a good ball. Chance, surely! And a neat finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's Cambiasso. The ball is... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, and Martinez! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Numero 10.
And now he has two. Inter Milan leading now. Locatelli. Thuram. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Barella. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Martinez plays it in. Kalulu. McKennie. He's picked his way through, and he's had it nicked away. Now it's Martinez. DiMarco finding himself in space. Hangs in a cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Gatti. Now Kelly. Cambiasso. Locatelli. Çalhanoğlu. And it's DiMarco. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Çalhanoğlu. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Now it's Çalhanoğlu. He's in a great position here. Martinez! And he's gone looking for safety. Barella knocks it into space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And Martinez! And for a moment, time stood still. McKennie. Now it's Conceição. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. That has not gone well. Gatti. McKennie. Locatelli. Vlahovic looking to add to his goal. And he whips it in. Big chance! And that's a good finish. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Chance for a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Wonderful play, though, the way the players moved the ball, how they created that opportunity as a team.
Carlos Augusto. Barella. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Martinez. Now it's DiMarco. Cambiasso. Boga. And it's Thuram. Cambiasso. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's fabulous. Pavard. Looking for the run. DiMarco gets into a good position. Now it's DiMarco. Pass is just off target. Kelly. Now Thuram. Cambiasso. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Sucic. And it's Barella. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kelly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Boga. Akanji cuts it out. Barella over to the right flank. This is a promising build-up. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Picked out brilliantly. Quality ball. Francisco Conceição. Boga. Just eases him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Conceição. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Akanji. Çalhanoğlu. That's good running with the ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, it's come loose. Vlahovic. And the whistle goes for half-time. Inter Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. So once again, we're underway.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, he's played it in low. Çalhanoğlu. And now the breakaway. Kalulu gets across to intercept that. It's a good ball out wide. Çalhanoğlu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gatti. Thuram. And it's Thuram. And it's Conceição. And Cambiasso. It's a throw-in. Barella, who's set up 1 goal so far. Pavard, deftly out wide. Kalulu cuts out the pass. Conceição. Sucic. Boga. Can he get it through? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pavard. Pavard with the foul. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Carlos Augusto. Martinez looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
What they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! Tries to get it clear. Thuram. Now it's Vlahovic. Good ball, good take. Can he get on the end of this? Boga. Oh, look at the space. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Carlos Augusto. Çalhanoğlu. Thuram in acres of space out wide. Lovely feet. That's an excellent interception.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And it's Barella. He has a look out. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Locatelli. Gatti. And it's Locatelli. Boga. Nice bit of trickery. Yildiz. Now it's Vlahovic. Spread out to the left. And that's aimed into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. Sucic. Now it's DiMarco. Kelly. Cambiasso. That's going wide left. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Carlos Augusto. Kalulu. Here's Boga. That's destined for the flank. Cambiasso has it out wide and in space. Locatelli. This looks promising. DiMarco. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Yildiz. He's found the way through. Shot Vlahovic. Spread it left. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Martinez. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And Martinez! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Çalhanoğlu. Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! And it's been hooked away. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And this is Çalhanoğlu. Lofted in. He's there and gets it away.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Locatelli. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Kalulu. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's shifting through the gears here. Good claim, no margin for error there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's delightful. Barella. Kostic. David. Now it's Vlahovic. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Barella. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Vlahovic. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Yildiz. Barella.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Thuram. And he's put to it. There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. And he's stuck it away. And right near the end, we have parity. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
David receives it in a good position here. David! Off the post! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. He lifts the roof. Oh, that has got to be it. This has to be it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Inter Milan now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And here's Yildiz. He is through here. Real chance here. Swings and the shot! And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Martinez!
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
DiMarco plays it short. Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. So that means another 30 minutes football. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Cambio di giocatori.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Inter Milan pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same? Martinez! And again! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Yildiz. Now it's Vlahovic. And here's Yildiz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that was vital. Gatti gets over and intercepts. And here's Yildiz. McKennie. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Yildiz. And the ball's gone astray. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Thuram. Looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Martinez picks it up out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kostic. And a header! And that's a tidy finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Numero 9.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Barella gets on his bike and on the move. Now, can they get him away? And that's a dangerous... He's having a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Zhikrova. Looking for options for movement. And it's Locatelli. Here's Shagrova. Now it's David. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Locatelli! Aims beyond the defence. Locatelli. And that has left him in a heap.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Shagrova. Great vision. He has found the way through. Cross goes in there. That's a corner kick. Shapes to shoot! And that is an energetic end to the first period of extra time. Goals on both sides then, and a lot of tired limbs out there. We are down to the last chance for someone to try and win this. And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. He's on it. Can he get away? It's made its way to him. And that is expertly dealt with. Yildiz. Shagrova. Oh, strongly challenged there. Kavar. Carlos Augusto. Çalhanoğlu. Gatti promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's David. Now it's Yildiz. Nicely spread. Space for him to turn and look. And here's Yildiz. Vlahovic. And a chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
He's got away. That's tidy. No way through, so back it comes. Inter Milan are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Yildiz. Yildiz proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
DiMarco.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, shooting chance! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile, the decision is made, late drama. And he's denied! Stood up well to him there. Played back in. Out of play for a goal kick. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Douglas Luiz. Distributed tidily. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.